It's fun to recall favorite songs and how they affected your life. Even the DJs from the Top 40 era have fun naming songs they played on the radio while trying to remember who recorded them. Two such disc jockeys are Gary Steele.
9 till 7 o'clock. It's San Antonio's KONO. Time to rise and shine here with Gary.
And Phil Robbins.
Well, we've got another hot forecast for you, unfortunately. Partly cloudy skies, mainly in the morning.
Join them now as they take a look back at music played during those times and ask, who sang that song?
Well, hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in once again to, I believe this is episode 43 or 4. Don't get me lying, but Phil and Gary are here to play the podcast, the game called Who Sang That Song? And I have a special treat for Phil today. But first, I'm a veteran of about 15 years in radio, multiple stations mentioned right up here. And I have been studying music and playing music for many, many years, even after being off the air. And I still love it today, the 60s, 70s, on and on. And I'm Gary Steele, and next to me is...
Hey, it is me, Phil Robbins. What's going on, Gary?
You know what's going on, babes. You have how many years in radio? Many, many.
Oh man. I don't know. 15 or 20. I don't know what it is.
Don't be shy.
I can't really remember. Although, what did I tell you? I figured out August of 71.
Yeah, is when you started.
When I started, no. I started in like 69 in San Antonio.
That's right. Because I was there with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Let's do this thing, man. What's going on? Tell me how this is going to work today.
You know what? As we've said many times before, we're veterans of radio and we still love the music and we like to quiz each other on songs that we grew up listening to and what have you. And I am going to now start off this podcast with a special edition. It's a theme that I came up with. And Phil, here we go. The theme is artists from 60s, 70s, 80s who have been in many bands or multiple bands and may have had hit recordings in each one of them. So I'm going to throw out some names here. First of all, the song that I want to start this out with is a song called Life's Been Good to Me. Who sang that song?
Yeah. That's Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
And he sang that song as a solo artist, but who else was he with?
Wasn't he with the Eagles?
Of course he was.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. This is how the game's played today, Phil.
Oh, that was an easy one. Just don't give me anything harder than that.
Okay. Here's a song going back to the 60s. We call it Jennifer Eccles.
The Hollies.
Yeah.
A particular artist.
A member of that group went on to have much success with another band.
Oh man, I should know this, but I can't think of what it is.
His name that I'm referring to, who played with the Hollies, but also with another band, his name is Graham Nash.
Ah, yes. I think we talked about this before on one of our previous shows.
Yeah.
I've forgotten that. Yeah. Probably because I wasn't a fan of Graham Nash.
That doesn't sound right to me. Graham, is that right? I don't know. Anyway, it's Nash. And who could he have been with? Come on.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
And that's, I like those songs that they had. Mm-hmm. Sweet Judy Blue Eyes.
Yes. Oh, my God. One of my all-time favorites.
Oh, yes.
This one, this next song is called Mary Ann. It's not Mary Ann with the Shaky Hands by The Who, but it's just Mary Ann. I liked it a lot. I don't know that you did.
It's too far back. I can't think of his
70s.
name. Yeah, I know. No, I can't get it. For the sake of time.
Mary Ann was by Stephen Stills.
Oh, yes.
And Stephen Stills had earlier success with a group called,
Or Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
well, yeah, but that was later.
Oh,
This
I see
is
what you're doing.
earlier.
Yeah. Another group. I don't remember.
The group had a famous war anthem of sorts, and it was called, I think it's time we stop now.
Oh, yeah. Let's go around.
Let me help you out. Stephen Stills was also with Buffalo Springfield.
Okay. Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
It was Buffalo Springfield.
Very good. Man, you're great.
Thank you.
And this is in the 80s, maybe even crossed over to the 90s. I loved this band and this singer. In the Still of the Night, it was a rock song. In the Still of the Night, Still of the Night, Still of the Night. The band was Whitesnake. Who was the lead singer?
I don't know.
David Coverdale. David Coverdale, Phil.
Oh, David Coverdale, Phil. Okay.
And
Even remember him.
he was with Whitesnake, but he was also, before that, with Deep Purple for a short while.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't. Yeah. Okay.
You'll remember this because we played it on the radio many times. Cat Scratch Fever.
Yes.
Aye.
Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent was with.
He went later on into another band.
Give me a hint on this one.
The band had a somewhat patriotic or a reference to patriotism of sorts.
I would stand to reason with Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
Good conservative guy. I don't remember.
Damn Yankees.
Damn
Cat
it.
Scratch Fever, Ted Nugent, solo artist, and then later with the Damn Yankees.
It's just too damn early this morning, Gary, for all this. I don't know, man.
We played this song in the early years of radio. Here Comes the Night.
Oh, yeah.
By-
Yeah. I'm not going to get the lead singer. I should know this one, but
Yeah.
it's well, them.
The band was them.
Yes.
Lead singer was
Like 1965, I think, or 6. And the lead singer, I should know it. I do know it, but I just can't think of his name.
his name is Van Morrison,
Yes. Oh,
who later did solo and went with one of the greatest songs of all time, Brown Eyed Girl.
yes, he did.
Again, later years, 80s, 90s, I Can't Drive 55. You probably played that.
Sammy Hagar?
Sammy Hagar was the
Van Halen?
artist, and he was with Van Halen. Very good.
Hey,
Yes.
did I get one really this
Yes,
time?
you really did. Let's jump up and down, baby.
Enrique, I got one.
Remember the song Layla?
Oh, yeah, Derek and the Dominoes.
Who was the lead singer of that song?
I don't
Derek and the Dominoes featuring
I forget.
Eric
Did you say
Clapton.
Eric?
Clapton.
Oh, Eric. Oh, yeah, of course.
He was Eric Clapton has been with many bands, including the Yardbirds, Cream, Blind Faith. Remember, I had a big like for Blind Faith when they were breaking out on the scene in the 60s.
Yeah, I do remember that.
The next song, you ought to know this. Come on, Whole Lot of Love.
Yeah.
Whole Lot of Love.
Oh, that's a great. I remember his name, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, his name. We used to have people call up and ask for Led Zeppelin. I really like his song.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I bet she's still around somewhere, calling some station, some classic rock station. Could you play Led Zeppelin for me? He's so cool. Oh, get out of here. Yeah.
I know you're not a big historian on Led Zeppelin, but do you remember who the lead guitarist was? Really, the only guitarist?
Well, give me the first name. I might get
Jimmy.
Jimmy Page?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Jimmy Page, you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Was also with
The
the
Yardbirds?
Yardbirds.
Ah,
Got it.
yeah. Okay.
You got it, babes. Way to
Hey,
go.
I'm starting to wake up a little bit.
It's about time. I'm drinking coffee myself this morning. And,
So am I, Gary.
it says, Barbecue Master.
BBQ Master.
Yeah.
He barbecues once in a while, ladies and
I made
gentlemen.
ribs Sunday that were out of this world. Oh man,
And I don't know what they really tasted like because
No.
I was not invited.
I know, but
over for that. I'm just letting you know.
okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. KBIC, when we were there, this was a popular group, and one of their songs was "Too Much Time on My Hands." Too much time.
Too much time on my hands. Should be Sticks.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And the lead guitarist or the rhythm, whatever he was in that group, do you remember Tommy?
I mean, start with a P.
No,
Tommy.
Shaw. Tommy
Oh,
Shaw.
No. What did
Tommy
I-
Shaw was with Styx, but later on, he also played with the damn Yankees. Ted Nugent, Tommy Shaw. What a group that was. Listen up, because you should know this.
Okay.
Heart of Gold. Who sang that song?
Yeah. The guy that you don't care for.
Correct.
Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold. Come on. Wake up, Phil. His name is Neil Young.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Crosby,
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
That's who he was with.
Mm-hmm.
He did Heart of Gold, I believe, as a solo artist, but he was with Crosby, Stills, Nash.
And Young.
And before that, guess who?
Who?
We've already mentioned them in this segment.
Uh-oh.
He was with Buffalo Springfield as well.
Oh, okay.
Last one, Phil.
All right, Gary.
Great rock anthem, in my opinion. I remember it so well. I think it goes back to the year we kind of really started formulating radio careers. And the song is called All Right Now.
Yes. All right now. Yeah, that was a 60s hit from Free.
Free. Yes.
Yeah.
And the person in that group, the lead singer, I bet you don't remember his name,
You're right, I don't.
but I'm going to tell you anyway.
I knew you were going to.
Paul Rogers.
Okay.
Paul Rogers was with Free and later had an awesome career with Bad Company.
And also as a composer with Rogers and Hammerstein. You remember Mr. Hammerstein?
Yeah. Okay.
Shall we end it on that one?
Why not?
I don't know.
I think
It's
we
kind of
need
short
to.
one today.
Kind of short, but hopefully everybody got some of the answers.
Yeah, I
playing
hope
along
so.
with
I
us.
hope a lot more than I got. That's for
Well, I'm sorry to hit you with kind of a tough theme, but
Hey,
you
all
know.
is good, you know. That's just the way it goes. That's part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. I liked it. But
next
don't
time
ever
we
do
come
it
back,
again.
next time we come back, it's going to be your turn to give to me.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure in your mind you're already formulating something as hard as you can. to try to stump me.
No. I never try to stump you. I just try to come up with something different, and if you can get them, I try to make it fairly easy. I don't want to make you look like a buffoon any more than you already do.
Oh.
So, it'll be a good one.
How kind of you.
Thank you.
Listen, thank you all for joining us for this episode of Who Sang That Song? We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.